Yo, what's good everybody? It's your girlfriend Janelle here, and today I'm back playing a game that's a mixture of World of Warcraft locations and Geoguessr. So is it WoWGUESSR? We're gonna be playing a couple of these maps today on the site. There are so many maps for all the different worlds and stuff in World of Warcraft, and just a fair warning, I do not play World of Warcraft. I think I've played maybe 1 or 2 months at most ever. So I don't really know what locations look like. So I picked a couple of maps where I thought the locations looked varied, and I could maybe identify the terrains, and then also a map that just looked pretty. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. All right, first up, I chose Pandaria. And we're playing in moving, so we can move around and look at our surroundings. Okay, looks like we're in this green land. We're kind of near an island. We can see we're near bunch of crates and stuff. We can see trees. We can see this tall mountain with waterfalls and stuff down it. So wow, this is a very big map. Can we find a place with waterfalls down the mountain? That seems like a volcano. I've kind of just got it plonked in the middle of there for now, but I don't think we're in snowy land. I don't think we're in lava. This doesn't feel like the right color. This doesn't feel right either. Huh. I'm trying to look for a waterfall-y, snowy mountain with maybe a tropical island nearby. And if you play World of Warcraft and you're like, I know exactly where this is, I'll have this game linked in the description so you could try it out yourself. I'll link all 3 maps I played, and I can also link the general World of Warcraft Geoguessr mixed game site, so you could try other maps if you want to too. But yes, be gracious in the comments because I do not play this game. I'm kind of just trying to use my geoguessing skills of lining up terrain and stuff like that to see where I am, and I'm gonna get better at this, so we're gonna try it a couple times. Okay, is this ever the thing I see from where I am, here? I don't see waterfalls. I don't know what waterfalls will show up as in a view. This looks a little too snowy, right? Huh. Oh, these are waterways. Are these waterfalls ever? How big is the city behind us? Because it looks like there's a big city there. Okay. There's a lot of circular buildings and things that jut out. So where is the plonker? I had it here, but I think I was looking at it over here, right? So maybe I'm looking at something like this, and I'm I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at this. Does it feel like cove? No, this feels like we're near an ocean, right? We're stuck behind a rock right now. Yeah, it feels like we're near a coastal line, is my guess, because of how much water we see. Is it ever here? Do I see a lot of waterfalls? Is this water in the back? Is it this? This seems like it could be it. Is this a coastal line? It doesn't seem very beachy. It seems like there's at least a little I don't know, sand or whatever, if you will. I'm gonna choose here, and then we're gonna see where we are. No! Okay, so it looks like we were more near this snow-capped mountain area. That is okay. Ooh, okay, this one maybe is more identifiable. There are a lot of red trees, and wow, it looks like something is shining down from above. Okay. Lots of red trees. I'm that is red, but that is lava. Trying not to go for lava here. I feel like a red tree grove seems like a very unique feature that shouldn't be on a lot of islands. So what I'm scanning for right now is maybe a bunch of red trees all together. Huh. And this is a really quick scan, by the way. I know I could take more time looking at each island, and there's probably people who play WoW who are watching this screaming in the comments no, you you went over it or you missed it. Okay, are these red from trees or red from like lava? I don't see a volcano nearby. This could be it, right? This seems like the type of red that these trees are. Maybe that's the grass. I'm gonna keep it there for now. This looks lava-esque. Don't, ooh. Okay, hold on. Do we see any bodies of water? This looks right. Like, it's like one of these, I feel like. Yeah, I think that we're on this island. Let me see how close I am to like water maybe, or, oh, there's like a bridge nearby. Okay, so a bridge. Let's zoom in, enhance. Where is a bridge? Is this the bridge? Ooh. Okay, hold on. I think this is the bridge that we're looking at, right? With like the little horn thing. Yes, that checks out. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna press the return to start button. Okay, so I'm kind of looking at the bridge. The bridge is southwest of me. If this is even the right bridge. Do I have trees above me? I'm kind of like in the middle of a bunch of trees. I've got this like orange light thing behind me to my north, and then the bridge to my west. So I'm like looking at the bridge, right? I don't know what entrance of the bridge I'm looking at. And there might be multiple collections of these trees, so let's see. I should be more like in the middle of a bunch of trees, right? Like, there's a big tree behind me. And the orange thing. I'm gonna go here. You know, I feel like this is like close, or at least I hope so. There could be other bunches of like red trees around, but this feels like it lines up with like the red trees to our west and then like the bridge here, so. Okay, I mean, we were on the board at least, so I'll take it. It looks like we were a little bit more western, like over here in this area, and then this was the ridge we were looking at. So we at least got the right island because last time I was completely far away. So I will take 1,000 points. That is progress. Okay, we are on this like big green hill. We have this kind of like watchtower over here with a spanner thing. What distinct architecture do we have nearby? We have this kind of like red, not building, like, I don't know what you would call it, like architecture with like the blue tiled houses. And I can see a larger one in the back. So I'm looking for, oh, what is this big like thing? Is it like a crashed ship or tower or something? Like, this looks not natural, right? So we're kind of just looking for like a vaguely green area with maybe some sort of like crashed object and then like red and blue buildings. So someplace like vaguely green. I'm like, that could be so many places. I'm just gonna have it in a vaguely green area for now. Obviously I will move it if I find someplace that fits better. This doesn't feel right. This one is like a volcano. This feels not right either. Ooh, this looks evil. I don't know what this is, but that looks evil. So none of this is green. I'm like, I gotta zoom into like the green areas. This is not right. It feels like, is there a more green like basic area? No. I feel like the colors of this are right? Like these lanterns look like these lanterns, maybe? Possibly. What is this crash thing? Like, I'm like, that feels like it's gonna be a big marker or like thing I can see from above, you know? The colors of these like lanterns and stuff match like this, but I feel like this is too city. Like, we want to be more near like a mountain, like perhaps here or something like that, you know? Is this the big crash thingy I'm looking at? I keep saying crash thingy. I don't know what it is. I'm sure someone down below could tell me what this object is here on the left. You know what? I think that's the best matchup I can find for the moment. So I'm gonna go here and we'll see where we are. Okay, we were very far. We were in this green area here. I think this is the thing we were looking at. I don't see like the red lantern thing. Oh, that's what this was. Okay, okay. And then this was the thing I think I saw that was like the crashed object thingy. Okay. Very far. That is okay. We're gonna keep learning and keep playing. Ooh, very orange. Lots of like autumn vibes. We're in a tree. Okay, cool. We're in like a moat, a bridge. Okay, so look for a place that's like very orange, like a very tall castle tower thing. This is orange, but not like the right type of orange, right? Like it feels more like rock orange than tree orange. There were a lot of like red trees over here, but would it ever show like the grass being like yellow orange, you know? Are there big towers here? Like, is it like... Let's return to start. We're outside some castle walls, right? So big castle walls to our south. I mean, I feel like this could be it, because I'm saying orange, but maybe these are like yellow and the sun is just making it look like a little orange. I'm gonna go here. Like, I feel fairly confident about this. Yay! Okay, I definitely could have lined it up better. I don't know if I would have got the 5K exactly, but this is certainly the best score we've had so far in any singular round. So we found the like castle thing we were looking at, and we found the right forest, but we were just like a little bit further out. I could have lined it up with like, you know, the entrance and everything, but that is okay. We'll take improvement, and we got a really good score, so I'm super excited about this going into the last round. Okay, this feels like a typical green forest, like nothing too distinctive. We've got this one building here that's like wooden and green in the back. Lots of like stone mountainy things. Let me see how close we are to like an ocean, if we can see that. Or we cannot. We're kind of near like, it seems like maybe like a river more. From what I can see, like I don't see the ocean, but it's possible that it's out there. So let's look for someplace green and mountainous, but maybe has a river. Yeah, because I can't see the ocean. I mean, that doesn't mean we're not near it, but just from my current view and moving around, I could not find it. I mean, like, this is like river-ish, and there's like a lot of mountainy stuff nearby. There's not so many like rocks. Like, it feels like a little bit hilly and like very tall rocks. Like, this feels more like there'd be a lot more rocks everywhere, if that makes sense. There is this gate though, and this like dark path. I'm like, it feels like we could be near here. Oh, and there's a down tree right there. Huh. Is it ever like right here? Wait, hold on. Is this... There's like a gate. Is there another thingy? There is a thingy behind us. I'm like, are we like right here? Hold on, go to start. A little bit behind the thing. Like, are we like right here? Hold on. I am so cooking right now. Okay, got 4.5K. I think it goes up to 5K for each one. We've had extremely good guesses for the last two rounds, so we definitely have improved on this. All right, you know what? I'll take it. We got 10,000 out of 25,000, and for not knowing anything really about World of Warcraft or Pandaria, I think that this is okay. I'm going to play this map one more time, and then we're going to move on to a second map that I picked out. Okay, this one is interesting. I see, like, bright green trees and stuff. We're in the middle of some, like, temple thing with, like, this guy right here. This is, like... Okay, what is this? I feel like this is, like, screenshot, like, thumbnail worthy. Maybe I'll make this a thumbnail. Who knows? We'll see. Alright, we're in some sort of, like, dark green. There's a lot of greens and purples, right? There's like bronze colors. This feels like a temple, former temple maybe, because it's, oh, we're near a beach. Okay, beach and rocks. So there aren't too many beaches, right? And like this is like beachy colored. We're looking for, okay, beaches near, wait, I feel like we had, did we have a beach location with like rocks? There was some location with like a bunch of boats and stuff that I feel like we had in the first round, but I can't remember, like something like this maybe. Can I go back to start? Like, is this it ever? That doesn't feel right. Ooh, maybe we're in the middle of this, right? This feels like a broken temple-y thing with like, you know, four-cornered statues. Honestly, I think I might have cooked. Okay, we got 4.2k. I feel like it's a really good score. I think anything where I'm scoring points, like I'm gonna be so happy about, because this is a really big map, and we got 4k there, so great. Okay, this one has a lot of red trees and green grass. So, red trees and green grass. This was an area that was red trees and green grass, right? How far are we, or how close are we to like big features? There's this orange like watch. I don't know what that is called. Like this tower thingy. Kind of looks like the thing from like Lord of the Rings, you know, like the Eye of Sauron or something. What does that look like from above though? I don't know. So let's find a bigger piece of like architecture that we're nearby. Okay, this is a bridge. I feel like we were near a bridge at some point. It was like this bridge, right? Wasn't this the bridge we were nearby earlier? I feel like we had this in a previous round. Or similar, not exact same location, but we had, you know, similar things. Okay, so it looks like the bridge is to our west, right? What is an orange dot gonna look like here? Like, maybe here, and then I was like clicking down here. Oh, wait, is this the orange thing? Let me go back to start. I've got an orange thing right to my west. Are we in the tree? How close are we? We're like in the roots of a tree. Honestly, I think I'm cooking here. Do I see two orange things? I see one here. Is there another one behind me? I might be like here. Oh my gosh. We almost got the perfect 5k. If I was a couple of pixels over, I would have got the perfect 5k, but we got 4.976, which I'm like, wow. This is already such an improvement from my last round I'm playing in the Pandaria map. Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit more difficult because it's like a generic green land. Generic green land with like red and blue tiled places. I think we had a location with like these blue tiled buildings, but I don't remember where they are. That's a paw print or something. Where were they? I'm just kind of dropping it in a green location right now, but I feel like, like, is it this ever? There's like a lot of red and blue things here. Okay, what am I looking at? So red and blue buildings, and then like a little pond lake thing. So maybe I should look for like a little pond lake thing amongst these red and blue buildings. There's like a gate entrance to the red and blue buildings. Like this. But then where's the little pond? Like I feel like that would show up on the map. Like maybe it's like over here or something. I don't see that big like fallen, like I don't know what it was. Like ship or something. There's lots of like bridges and stuff nearby. I'm seeing some pink trees when we go really far out. So where do I see pink trees near-ish by? If we're even in the right island. These are pinkish trees. Okay, I think we're in the right like area. So let me like go back to start because, okay. Bunch of stuff here. I can kind of see the pink trees in the distance, right? And then there's like this little like lake thing here. So these are the pinkish trees. We're kind of like at the entrance to a lot of these like blue houses and things like that. Is it like, a lot of pink. Oh, there's a lot of pink area. Ooh, this is like a really big grove of pink trees. Maybe this is it, because there's more stuff here. I'm like, huh. Wow, this is like a really bigger area than I thought. Which one of these seems right? I mean, this one has more like lakes and stuff. I'm gonna go here. I think we're somewhere in this like general area here. I'm not sure exactly where. Okay, you know what? I will take it. I could have gotten a way better score if I guessed like in the forest, like where we actually were, but I think I just was like, I see a collection of like the blue and red tiled like buildings and then the pink trees nearby that I just kind of wanted to submit my guess. So it was a little bit rushed there at the end, but that is okay. We're already at a way better score than we were the first time. Okay, these are the yellow trees again, which I'm like, I had that in a previous round. I don't remember where they are, but I will find it again. I feel like a lot of things are on this island here. I don't know if this is like the mainland or something like that, but that seems to be where most of these locations are. Okay, where are we in relation to this big like castle thingy? Let me go back to start. Okay, I can see a big gate thing to our south. So we're definitely not on this side. We're definitely like in the trees, right? And this is probably the big gate thingy that we see. How far are we from the path? We're like a little bit far from like the camp in front of the entrance. Do I see like a little like camp area is like that? This? I think we're more in the middle of like, ooh, is it this maybe? I think that this is the right area. Okay, we were in the right like region, I think, but we got 3.2k. I'll definitely take that though, because it's still a decent amount of points. I could have just like lined up the direction of like the big castle thing better, but that is okay. Ooh, okay, so this is like big mountain, green area, grass, like swampy, I want to say, like a swamp vibe, like where's Shrek at, you know? This little pile of red leaves, which I'm like, why is that in the middle of nowhere here? Okay, let's see if we can find like a swamp-ish area. Like, I don't see anything like super, you know, like tall or whatever nearby. There's these like little buildings here, but okay, we're kind of near a bigger building now, but let's see if we can get a better look at it. I don't know how to describe that structure. Okay, we're near a lot of like rivers and waters though, so this off the bat doesn't feel right. I'm looking for a thing with like a lot of river, like, are these walking paths or river? I think these are walking paths, right? This looks too green, maybe? Or maybe this is like the river, like the brown river. I feel like I'm getting roasted in the comments for this. Let's go back to start. Okay. Big like rock formations nearby, like, but like what is this thing? There's like a mask with like water coming out of it and it's like little bridge thing. I'm like, that's probably important. This feels like it could be like a brownish river, like not the clearest water maybe. But I don't know. I don't feel great about this one. This film feels like the least confident of all my guesses so far. Just like none of this terrain looks like it could even match up. I'm like, it could be like anywhere here. I feel like there's a lot of like rivers sinking through the valley. You know what? I think I'm gonna be wrong here. But I'm like low key. I'm gonna scan for one more minute, but then I'll submit my guess because I do want to try a different map. That I think is gonna be like a more specific location within World of Warcraft. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out, but that's okay. Alright, we got 0 points there. We're on this main island here in this kind of like green. Okay, this was a little bit more vibrant than I think what I was looking for. I think I was looking for more of a muted green from above, but I definitely see like the like not blue river here. That is okay. All right, we got 16K there, not bad, definitely better than our first round score. We're gonna move on to our second map. All right, next up we've got Crystalsong Forest. I chose this map because I was like, wow, there's lots of pretty colors, like purple and white and stuff, but we'll see how we do on this. It should be a smaller map, so hopefully we'll have less varied locations in our last round with Pandaria, but we will see. Okay, we got like purple, we have like yellow grass and like trees and stuff. We have this like temple circle-y building up there. Oh wow, this map is still big. Okay. Okay, so let's look for like a yellow forested area, right? Because most of this map is white, so it should not be too hard, hopefully. We are surrounded by like snowy mountains though, so maybe it's not that big of like an area. Okay, maybe this is it. Yeah, this is like yellow trees surrounded by, you know, rocks and stuff. Okay, there is this gate thing to our southwest. Is that something I can see on the map? It's probably like one of these, right? Like in the middle of the like forest. So if the gate thing is to our southwest, and is there something to our northeast? Like a big rock mountain with like a circly thing at the top, right? Like this, maybe, is what we're looking at. I feel like this is honestly not a bad location. Like, we got like a arch thing behind us. We got this like big circly thing up here. I think this is it. Like, I think we'll get at least 4.5 is my guess. Okay, we got 4.1. I will still take that because this is still new. We were 14 kilometers away, a little bit further northeast in the forest, but that is a pretty good score, so I'll take it. All right. This one, we are on a path. We're in a yellow forest again. I think we're closer to this like circly thing that we just had, right? The circly thing is this. We're on a path. Okay, this may be 5K-able, depending on if I can line up like the river and stuff. So the river is to our southwest, south, and so is this big purple tree. This big purple tree is like southwest, west of us, right? Over on the other side of the river. But like, where's the river in this? I'm like, is this what I... Yellow and then the big purple... Like, I think it might be closer to here. Like, do I see these purple trees, right? That would make sense, because this one is like... There's no river between me and the purple trees on this side. I think this is the only place where there's like a river between purple trees and then this yellow land. So, how far are we on the path? This is one, like, light stone thing. What am I trying to get? Let's see. I'm like one light stone. Oops. I'll go back to start. 1, 2, and a broken one from an archway. So, if I'm maybe like, where is the archway? Does that show? Maybe this is like the archway, right? Maybe it'll show as like a little bit broken. Maybe if we're like one, maybe this is like a light thing because it's showing up as like one singular pixel. Maybe we're somewhere like around here on the path. Like, I don't think we get the exact 5K, but I think that this lines up with like, you know, this like body of water between me and like the other side with the purple trees. Okay, we're a lot further down towards like this like main area thing, but that is okay. We'll take 3.7. Not bad. I think that this is the same-ish area, maybe across the river from where we were before, if I think. Yellow tree area, right? But we have some purple trees on our side as well. So perhaps we are somewhere here. How close are we? There's like 1, 2, 3 trees kind of between us and the purple. Are we near any ruins? We're on a gravelly path. Are there gravelly paths here? So no. So maybe we're on... We're on the gravelly path. On the gravelly path. Oh, maybe we're more like here, right on this side, because I don't see like the river. Like this seems like a lake or like the end of something. Oh, that's what this is. Okay. Wait, so I'm looking at this. This is like, it looks like the end of a spoon. Hold up. We are gonna cook here. It looks like we're between... Is this a start? We're looking at like 2 columns on the right side of the spoon. So I feel like this is like here. We are like 1, 2, 3 steps away from this like blue torch thingy, which I'm like, I don't know if that's showing up on the map. This is the arch thing. I think that's what it's showing here. That is... We're a little bit further behind it, though. I feel like something like here seems pretty good. Okay. I will take it. We got 4.5K. We were only 10 meters away, which I'm like, let's go. Maybe the Crystalsong Forest is just like the yellow tree area part. Maybe it's not the purple trees at all. Maybe that is a different forest. I don't know. If you know if these purple trees are part of the Crystalsong Forest, let me know down below. Okay, we are not on the gravelly path. We are near... Are we near like that spoon end of the lake? Yes, we are. But we are on the opposite side this time. We're like somewhere over here. We're looking at the spoon path. We're near 1, 2... Here, is there a broken arch behind us? There is a little broken area thing, like some stone stuff behind us. Is that what this is? Oh, that's what this is. Like, we're like... I'm like a few steps away from this like house thingy, right? So I think we're somewhere like here looking at like this like spoon-shaped lake area, but with like the temple thing behind us. Okay, we got 3.8K, not bad. We're a little bit more southwest here. Okay, this time we are in like the temple column area. We're looking at this big dark like castle-y thing. So I'm sure that's visible from wherever we are. We're also close to the purple forest line with purple and blue. Maybe it's a different purple forest. This seems more right. Okay, what am I looking at that is a big evil-y thing? To our west, we have a big, like, tower, tall tower. Maybe it's like this I see in the distance, like on top of the mountain, right? I feel like that checks out maybe what I'm seeing, like something... Oh, it's like this, maybe? Yeah, I think I'm looking at this to my west. Okay. So I'm near, like, a temple ruin. So, how close am I to it? I'm, like, practically right on it, right? Like, right on the edge. I think I'm right here. Or maybe I'm in this one. Hold on. Is there one further this way? No, we're kind of between the two. Huh, okay, hold on. But we're closer to this one. It's more like this, I think. Oh my gosh. I cooked! Oh my god, okay. Woohoo! That is the first World of Warcraft guesser, WoWGUESSR 5K. Did not think I was gonna get that today, especially with how the 2 Pandaria rounds went before. But I literally think I could not find a better ending to this video than getting a 5K on a World of Warcraft Geoguessr map. So that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video of me playing World of Warcraft plus Geoguessr equals WoWGUESSR. If you enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments. Also, if you play World of Warcraft or if you play Geoguessr, or if you're a fan of both, let me know down below. I'll also be linking this game in the description if you want to try it out yourself, and I'll be linking the specific maps as well so you can compare your scores to mine. So thank you again for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to French Vanilla, and have a great day!